Hi friends, it's Maud here and welcome to your Shin Box mobility drill. So the Shin Box mobility drill is a very good ground-based mobility drill that actually sort of tests or gauges the mobility in your hips as well as your lower back. And so it's a very, very good mobility exercise that even a lot of physical therapists do and functional trainers do just to kind of see and gauge where the person is in terms of mobility in the hips. And so today I will show you different levels of how we can do this and we will have fun. So first of all, what is a shin box? So it's basically a box shape with your shins. In yoga, we call this deer pose. So we're just going to start with our left shin in front of us like so, parallel to the long edge of the mat, if you can see. Or if you're just on the floor, just make sure that your left shin is in front of you. And then if you want to start by rotating your right leg onto the back so the right foot is close to your glutes. If you don't quite know how to place it right there, just lengthen your right leg first, rotate it, turn it, and then your right foot will be closer to your right glute. Now there's going to be a little bit of lift of the booty up from the mat, but the work is to stay a little bit more grounded on that side, relax in the shoulders, open in the chest. Yeah, and for those of us who are naturally lifted off of the mat, our work is just to little by little make our way down. And we don't have to be forceful about it. It's just work that needs to be done. Yeah? And so for now, my toes or my foot is actually pointed to the back. And a lot of people would recommend that our work is to eventually get it flexed. So we can flatten that side of the leg, flatten the inner ankles down, and keeping our chest and our upper body relaxed and open, and our shoulders are packed, or our shoulders are relaxed, and we can just sort of hang out here. And so, like I said, for the yogis, this is called deer pose rather. So see where you are with that on that side, and then see where you are on the other side as well. So we're gonna shift, so the right shin is gonna be in front of you. Like I said, if you can just turn the leg that way, do so. Otherwise, if you need a step-by-step, lengthen the leg in front of you, slowly rotate it, internally rotate it, send the left foot closer to your glutes, and my booty is a little bit lifted right now, so I'm working towards landing it down without rounding the spine. So still retaining that sitting nice, tall seated position. My toes are pointed right now. Again, the work is to eventually find it flexed. It really does wake up the muscles here in the side and the front of the thighs. So if you want to try that, pointing and then flexing the foot so the inner ankle is down on the ground more, you will feel the difference and your muscles will talk to you. So we can just stay here in our shin box, and this can just be your work, working towards lowering that booty, working towards not dumping your lower spine down, keeping the upper body relaxed. The second level, or I should say the next level, would be windshield wipers. And in this case, you can actually plant your hands behind you. We do this a lot in yoga, and if you don't do yoga, this will just be a very good mobility drill for you. Consider it windshield wipers in the car, a simulation of that rather. So you can place your feet in front of you, plant your hands behind you, opening the chest. And we'll start kind of small here in our range. So just left and right, maybe not dropping the knees all the way down. And if this is where you are, that just means your hips are tight and they're not able to rotate around that socket. The top of the thigh, the lower back, maybe just feels a little bit tight. And it's not able to mobilize fully in that range of motion, which is okay. That's the work. Remember, there's a ball and socket relationship between the thigh bone and your pelvis, right? And so let's just pretend you keep doing this, a couple more times, and then you increase the range of motion where you can actually drop your knees down. You guys sort of start to recognize that this is starting to look like the shin box we were at the start. So if you keep going with your windshield wiper motion, if you can drop your knees to the right, look what happens. You get back into the shin box position. Same thing. Pay attention to the foot. If it's flexed or not, that's okay. Booty down, upper body up and relax. And then some people plant their hands in order to rotate to the other side. Some people want to float their hands, keeping this foot close, dropping the booty down without compromising the upper body, flexing or pointing. It's totally up to you and where you are. Let's do this one more time on each side. We can float or you can plant your hands back. I like to float my hands forward to the other side. This is core work as well. So keep your abdominal muscles engaged, but your entire core, your trunk is relaxed, but it's also integrated in the movement. One more time on the other side. Float the arms or plant the hands. No judgment. You're okay. Shin Box. All right. Now we can start on the other side to the next level. So we're actually going to lift our hips up, squeeze our glutes into this. It's not necessarily the highest level or the better level. It's just the next level to go once you get this Shin Box sort of figured out. Glutes down, lower back feels safe, upper body feels relaxed. And you can hold onto a block. You can just hold your hands together or float the arms or put them on your hips. But you're going to get up without the help of momentum, using your core. Lift up, squeeze the glutes, point your tailbone down towards the ground, right? Pack your core, engage your core, and then slowly lower, right? And then perhaps you float the arms, go onto the other side. I don't have a lot of space here with me in my wall, so we're going to be here on the side. Again, squeeze your glutes without the help of momentum. Hips forward, pack the glutes. Core, abdominals are engaged as well. Slowly lower. Maybe float the arms or plant the hands. Swerve onto the other side. Booty down, upper body relaxed. Squeeze the glutes. Slowly lower without dropping those glutes. Onto the other side and lift up. Beautiful. Keep doing that a couple more times. And hopefully, the more you do it, the more you'll increase the range of motion on your hips. Your lower back will feel great. And so you also will build not only just mobility, but a sense of balance also and a focus. And just remembering that doing that with a soft breath instead of a forceful breath really does help keep the body in a state of not so much relaxation, but in a state of stability. There you go. You feel stable, you feel grounded. At the same time, you feel strong and mobile. So enjoy that Shin Box drill. I hope you did. Have a good rest of your day. Goodbye until next time.